Guys, welcome back to Road to the Show. I don't know what to say. Last episode, we did some stuff. I don't remember what it was. I got the silver fielding thing from playing Diamond Dynasty a little bit with my player. So now we have these attributes. Actually, it would be better to look at these. So these are my attributes right now, and then you have the bonuses with my equipment and stuff. It's looking pretty good. Silver fielding. I got good power. 71 power. We're in a good spot, man. We're gonna try and work on that a little bit more. Now, unfortunately, the next game, I'm pitching.
Well, if you've listened to me before, you know that I'm fascinated by this prospect and the two-way experiment the organization is trying with him. The early returns are good. I'm sold. I believe in this. I think it's going to work long-term. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me today. Jim, what's your take?
Yeah, I've been really impressed. Yeah, we talked back on draft day about how difficult it is, when you look at a guy, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, he has both options, to maybe try to do both because, one, it's a lot of work to try to make it either way, and also one takes away from the other. But so far, he's balanced it very nicely. I know from looking at him, I'm not really sure is he better as a hitter or as a pitcher. I love the way this is playing out so far.
And it's so exciting for fans of prospects and fans of baseball in general to see a guy doing this kind of thing. It opens up a world of possibilities as to what might be.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you could see more of these guys, it would be exciting. I think back to the Dave Winfields of the world, who some guys will tell you is an even better pitcher than he was as an outfielder, and he was a Hall of Fame outfielder. Or when I first started covering guys, John Olerud, people don't remember, was a great pitcher at Washington State, kind of a finesse lefty. And for years, it's like, well, we better pick one because we want the guy to be the best at that, and it's just too much work.
Right.
And now we're seeing teams willing to experiment and see if they can make this happen.
Alrighty.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight.
Let's go.
So now into the box is Gilberto Jimenez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they entered play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Jeter Downs comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh man, that was awful, and I still dotted.
On a well-placed changeup around the knees. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead of the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hit back up the
Yeah, that was a bad pitch.
And that's through for a hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance.
We'll leave it right there.
Oh, I'll take a bailout strikeout.
That ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. Set. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle.
He's got that right. Yeah, he does.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping up is Michael Osinski. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1 out, nobody on.
Oh my God.
Fouled away up to the concourse area. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
I like the way he...
Into the box, Donnie Baldwin trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fouled off.
Oh my god! Did you hear that?
The 0-2 delivery.
What did it just hit?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line.
Is he gonna get that? He is gonna get that.
Is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Set to get his evening at the plate started. George Warren trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Pulled toward right center field.
Got him out in front.
Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. First pitch on the way. Christian Arroyo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Apparently that was a ball.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out.
I'm cooking already.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound.
Error.
Offline
Still got the out though.
Good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jeter Downs is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. First offering on its way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third.
He definitely did not
yes,
swing.
Sir, it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that'll be the second out.
I'm rolling through him.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franchi Cordero. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Johnny Pereda. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
He was on it. He just got under it.
Next up is Michael Osinski.
Now batting, right field.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
To 1-2 now. The pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Well, Donnie Baldwin is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Count moves to a ball and 2
Steak
strikes
pitch, got
now.
away with it. Let's go.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So now to the plate, George Warren will start.
I went through 5 innings in 10 minutes.
Shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Christian Arroyo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped up. Harrison over to his left. 2 down.
Relationship increased. With who, though?
Now it'll be Gilberto Jimenez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to check his swing here.
That was only 93.
No such luck. It's strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be Jeter Downs. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch on the way. Chad De La Guerra is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1 out, nobody on. Here's another shot down the line in right. Legs churning, he's headed for 2nd. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And this throw gets away from him.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into 3rd for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Franchy Cordero stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a
Oh
much
my
better
goodness.
job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he popped him up.
That's exactly what I needed.
Mercer backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Men on 3rd with 2 down. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Jonathan Herman. And
yeah, give me that win.
3-0 shutout win.
They always make me pitch. I think every single game I pitched 7 innings. See, it doesn't count any of your stats if you pitch. It's kind of ridiculous. I think you might have to just switch your loadout before every single time for it to count. The stat tracking is just bad. Hey, the 4-hole hitter.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3. Portland attempt to end this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Chris Barnes. First offering on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chris Barnes as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit.
It being sunny is really distracting. 88 at the fastball.
You're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Barnes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the hard plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Mercer, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a curveball misses inside. KJ Harrison is on deck. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now back. The designated hitter, Chris Barnes.
Now the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Matheny is there to
wow, there goes my hit streak.
With that, the ball game is over. And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. Portland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
They left 12 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Barnes. Now here's the first offering. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Ambush style 0-0 coming unglued. First pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
The first baseman.
Next to hit, KJ
that wasn't the first pitch
Harrison.
of the game.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is ready now.
Why is that guy batting
Barnes.
5th?
He singled first time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that is off the wall.
Let's go.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Striding in is Alec Keller. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Guy needs to be sent out at Double-A.
Now to bat,
I mean single A.
Chris Barnes. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. And he is in there.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have
Double
something.
play.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in next, Rodani Baldwin. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now a
He's
long
out.
throw to third.
No, he's
and
not.
He'll move up
Okay.
to third now. Runners at the corners here. And now here is Chad De La Guerra. He's working on a 1-for-3
Man,
thus
how you say
far.
that so fast? Chad De La Guerra.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and there were two down. Digging in will be Chris Barnes. Singled in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Man, I just missed that.
Cordero is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So now here is Chris Barnes. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
From an
We have
offensive
12 hits, but we
standpoint,
only
this
have
is where you gotta
2
push
runs.
The throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You've got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fastball well outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. The 3-1 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Come on, KJ Harrison, you suck, but you can come up clutch here.
Next to bat will be KJ Harrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right
Oh
to
my
it.
goodness.
There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does.
That dude
come
is
to
so
score.
bad.
6-4, the outcome today.
This is the story that I am all about lately. The organization drafted him higher than he was projected to go, and they seem to believe that he could be a 2-way player for them. But not everybody agrees. I've got the mayor, Sean Casey, with me. Sean, you're not sold on this idea. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I'm not sold on it because I think baseball is such a tough sport. And, you know, when you first get drafted, maybe you come out of high school, you come out of college, right? I mean, it's easy to be a 2-way player. But when you get into professional baseball, it's so specialized. The pitchers are at another level, the hitters are at another level, and the work that goes into that one side of the game, there's so much that goes into it. So for a player to come into pro ball and try and be a 2-way player, that's going to be a really tough thing to do, and not many people have had a ton of success at that.
And the refinement's only one aspect of it. There's also the physical stamina that goes into playing a professional season, coming from college or high school where you got a few days off between games. It's very grueling in the pro ranks.
Well, it's the grueling part about professional baseball. In the minors, you're playing 144 games. In the big leagues, you're playing 162. The mental part of that, having to play night in and night out, is so taxing and so demanding. So to do that mental side of it 2 ways, I mean, for me, going back as a hitter, it would almost have been impossible for me to do that.
Wish I could get some power. Oh, I see. Yeah, I got gold.
The show's continuing coverage of and now in the box, Chris Barnes.
Good shortstop.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The set and the 1-0. Now a ball ripped into deep center field.
That's in the gap, right?
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Next to dig in, KJ Harrison, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter
That's not an action pitch.
hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
I'm guessing he's going to get walked.
3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor,
Yeah, I thought
be
so.
smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Next to hit is Alec Keller. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll
Take
get
an air.
in there safely. Up next, Larry Holland. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded.
Hold on, I gotta turn my fan on. It's really hot in my bedroom. All right.
At the plate now is Chris Barnes. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go
Oh,
down.
that was a
and
bad
get
swing.
that
How did I get a
last
power
at
plus
bat.
plus?
But I got to think they're going to pitch him up. Maybe.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Next up, Chris Barnes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right.
Man, why am I so late?
Labor will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate is Chris Barnes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this will bang up against the wall. He'll get it into second.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in once again is KJ Harrison. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next, it'll be Alec Keller. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Now into the box, Larry Holland. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make.
And we'll just
Man.
leave it there as they make the play.
My
to
team
end
sucks.
the inning. So the next to bat will be Jacob Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Flying Squirrels posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Actually, I have to look and see if okay, it is counting. Let's go. I just have to.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Did I bat in this? I did not. Okay. I just don't know if sim through date does anything. Alright, I'm gonna pitch. Oh, I don't pitch until, well, for a while.
Jim, the novelty of this rare player who can hit, defend, and pitch, it's got to be bringing him a lot of attention. And, you know, certainly the minors have that reputation of sometimes having a friendly, wacky sideshow feel. I have to think this is bringing a lot of tickets and fans into the ballpark.
Oh, definitely. I mean, look, you know, pretty much any day you go to the ballpark, you're going to see this guy. Might be on the mound, might be in the lineup, depending on you know, when you have tickets. But this guy is always going to be doing something. I mean, I think it goes back to guys like Babe Ruth, who were, you know, probably the most memorable baseball player of all time, and he was a two-way guy.
Yeah.
And that notion of a guy who can hit home runs and play defense and win games on the mound, everybody loves to see that.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Harrisburg Senators.
They're somehow above 500.
And now, Chris Barnes trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They came out on the losing end last time out and are.
I didn't know he has a cutter.
There as the play is made.
I probably should have looked at that before.
So now
Did
it'll be
anything.
the 4-hole hitter, Chris Barnes. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Man, I am late on everything.
And no one will track it down.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out.
I was
there
on
now.
that, actually.
He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Find the ball.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
The first baseman.
Now to the plate, here is KJ Harrison. He singled in his first AB. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now at the plate, Larry Holland worked a walk his first time up. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1.
Couple of errors.
So next to hit is Ryan Volek, and they're runners at the corners now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Now to the plate, Mitchell Tolman, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that.
Is that a silver badge?
And the 5th inning will start.
Or do I not have a badge at all?
One away. Next, here is Chris Barnes, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
I'll tell you, it's almost impossible to
112
contact as a pitcher when your guys aren't doing a lot to help behind you. It'll be interesting to see if he starts trying to take everything into his own hands.
The set and the 1-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
It's my 11th double of the season. I'm on fire this season, dude.
1 for 2 in the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping up as the shortstop, Chris Barnes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
That was a bad
right fielder
pitch to swing at.
Chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get. And stepping in, Mitchell Tolman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Chris Barnes, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it is. There's a swing.
Oh, that was a pitch.
Lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
Foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Breaking ball.
Oh.
Just a bit low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take.
Oh, man.
Ramos is there to make the catch, and that means we've got big spot here, and it'll be KJ Harrison. A winning run stands.
I think that is a silver badge.
Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Big at bat now, and here is Larry Holland.
Oh my! The one time I'm looking somewhere else, dude.
Now at the plate, here is Chris Barnes. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
This is line to left.
Come on.
And he gets
Oh
there,
my
makes the
God.
right play, and that ends the inning.
That's just so unlucky, dude.
Next to stand
And now they're gonna
is
win.
Ryan Howard, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Maris is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4.
Hey, that's what you try and do.
So here is KJ Harrison, grounded out in his last at bat.
The first baseman.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So now into the box is Larry Holland. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Larry Holland becomes out number 2 this inning towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Flying...
Damn. I was so close, bro. It is so hard to get your power rating up in this game. Okay, I didn't play. Cool. Alright. Well, since I'm pitching, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Honestly. I'm gonna go to Diamond Dynasty and see what our current ratings are. I mean, this always happens every single time I end off an episode. The servers just crash. They need to just take the servers down for a whole day. I'm gonna get in here, dude. This is ridiculous. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.